I don't know. It's like that was weird though, because before I would just start the pod and then just start talking and then we'll get into it and then do a little intro. But now if we got the starting screen, that's like the intro. But now it's like I gotta redo the intro and then it's like, oh, we ready? Like we ready? You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, let's get into it. Welcome back to the Why I'm Geeked show, man. This is episode 26, man. Episode 26 in the building. And I need your help. I need your help first off, right? So, if you listen to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to this on, rate the podcast. Give me some stars, man. Let me know what you guys think. I need some feedback on the content that we are producing. And also, if you guys are on Twitch live with me, hit that follow button so y'all know the next time we go live, and you can check these podcasts out live as well. And then y'all always know that the pods video content will drop on Wednesdays, so be on the lookout for that as well. But we do the pod live on Monday, so if you want to check it out live and be a part of the conversation, make sure you tune in. Twitch.tv/Ginato Sensei. We started around 10:30, but let's get into this podcast, man. So, first things first. That was the first thing I need to help with, right? Y'all do that, we Gucci. You know what I'm saying? But the next thing is these segments, man. I'm trying to figure out some names and stuff like that. So, beginning the podcast, y'all know me. I like to kind of recap the week, the things I'm excited about during the week, and or just the things that happen throughout the week, you know. So I think I want to start calling that's like the training arc, you know, because it's like something that happens like off screen, but it's like on screen. If you pay attention to like what we got going on YouTube, you'll see a lot of this stuff. Some stuff you might not see, but I get to mention it on the pod, so then you do see it or you do listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So I think like the training arc, because we got the filler arc, we got the training arc, and then we got the weekly recap, right? And that's basically the podcast. So that's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think about that. But let's actually get into that actual highlight. So this week we kind of spent the bag, bro. We kind of spent the bag. Not too crazy. You know, not too crazy, but we did file for, LLC, my first one, like, ever, you know what I'm saying, and I'm excited, but it's like the first time, where it's like not instant gratification, like when you go purchase something for X amount of dollars, you know what I'm saying, you get that product directly to you. You know what I'm saying? You get to see it, you get to have exactly what you want. And it's like a business, it's like you invest in it, but you don't really like see it initially. It's like it's a crazy feeling. So that was super exciting. Just the fact that I did it, and it's like now we just, waiting for everything to go through and stuff like that. And then we're gonna be lit. But that was just like, a major part of the week. So I'm super excited about that. And then we also got a special announcement that, can't talk about necessarily right now, but it's definitely in the works. If you've been paying attention on socials, you might have seen a little something, maybe not. But I got a special announcement coming soon, man. I'm super excited about it because it's going to take not only just my channel, but just like this whole movement that we got going on to the next level. And I really believe that, just because, like, sometimes you just like need to have certain conversations and be exposed to certain stuff that like will take you to the next level. And that leads me to, part of the reason why I named the title for this video Failing Forward is because, like, I ain't necessarily failed yet. There's little things that we learn along the way. Like, failing is like, a very strong word. It's like when you say like you're failing, it's kind of like a minute thing, or not a minute thing, but like it's like a finite type of thing. That's what it feels like when you say it. But like failing forward, so like those things like I was saying earlier with like the LLC process that like I had to learn, but I might have messed up on, but now I know, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not it's the first one, but it's not the last type of business I'm gonna start. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta learn as you go, and it's something that I see a lot of successful people talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, just even having this podcast and streaming, like there's so many things like I've said so many times like I want to work on, but we slowly, it's like a slow grind. You know what I'm saying? It's a marathon. You got to slowly build up, you know what I'm saying, what you're working on, and then you start seeing results, and then from those results, you know what I'm saying, then you go back, reevaluate, evolve what you're doing, and then take it to the next level. And then even then you still could be failing forward, you know what I'm saying? But as you're failing forward, you got to make sure that you drop gems and let people know how to not, you know, fail, like pass the knowledge that you learn from failing at stuff and trying again and figuring it out, pass that along to somebody else so that, you know, they don't have to go through that same thing because you already went through it, you know what I'm saying? So that's one reason why I really like the pod, because I get to express that here, you know what I'm saying, and also just, you know, talk about what's going on, you know what I'm saying. This is like a special place for our community to just talk about not only like what's going on in life and stuff like that, but also talk about what we, you know, create content on, you know what I'm saying. And speaking of content, another highlights of the week, bro, was that we hit 75K views on YouTube. My goal for the end of the year is 100K. So if you listen to this, you're watching this stream, I need y'all to go run the numbers up. Run the numbers up, man, because we halfway through the year, you know, and we got to hit that goal. You know what I'm saying? I think we could do it. You know, I'm going to keep putting out the content that, you know, I think will get us there. And then also working outside of just strictly the main platforms and like start going where the attention is, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at with it now. Like I'm not gonna, you know, I'm quote unquote mastered the process of being able to put out 5 videos a week, you know what I'm saying, even more sometimes, and then now I'm just like trying to make things like a lot more focused and videos that, you know, will not be, I guess, like there's no, like the relevancy factor, like what I talked about last week, like it's always gonna be relevant, you know what I'm saying? Like I could still talk about what I want to talk about, but I want to focus on where the conversation is, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the things that help, you know, continue to progress this, because 75K is a lot, you know what I'm saying? That's over, you know, however long I've had my channel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy to see that, but I know we can do way more, you know. It's just going to take time, you know, hard work, you know, growth, bro. To be great, you got to have time, will, hard work, bro. That's what it takes, bro. So we all want to be great, you know what I'm saying? We just got to put the work in. Now, you know, for the weekly recap, I don't know if weekly recap is the best word. I'm trying to figure out like some better joints, you know what I'm saying, for these segments. But, you know, I like to talk about, you know, what I've seen this week and over the weekend, whether that's something I made a video on or not. You know, I want to hear you guys' takes on stuff. But you know, the first thing that I wanted to talk about was Euphoria. So Euphoria is an HBO show. If you don't know, you know, it came out probably like a year ago. You know what I'm saying? And I just got HBO Max. So I'm catching up on a lot of stuff, like Game of Thrones. Like I don't even know when I'm going to even see that, honestly, just because of how long it is, and because I already know what happens. You know, I got spoiled on it. But I'm kind of just like waiting to the point where it's like my memory of that won't be as affected. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think you'll be seeing any specific Game of Thrones content. Like when I start watching it, you'll probably hear me talk about it on the podcast, but you know, I don't know that much about it. But yeah, like Euphoria is a show that's like super wild, man. It's like one of the most complex shows I've ever seen, other than like Mr. Robot, just because like when shows like really like imitate life, and then of course like some of these situations might be like dramatized or whatever, like I mean, but it's still like stuff that really happens in real life, like, you know. um and I was just like kind of like amazed at like, you know, not necessarily like the show itself, because the show is jacked up, like it's really, like if you haven't seen it, you know what I'm saying, like I suggest you watch it because it just give you a different perspective on people. Like I feel like, you know, if anything that you get from it is like, you know, give people grace, because you don't know what they going through. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what is happening behind closed doors. So like just try to treat people the best you can. You know what I'm saying? Because like you don't know what like could influence them to do whatever. But um it's just like so much happened between like each episode. I was like, bro, I was like, yo, it can't get any worse. And then like the final episode, you know what I'm saying? Like the meanest cliffhanger I've ever seen. But just like the casting and the acting, like, you know, ZENDAYA go crazy, bro. Like she is like, I can see like when you start to see like people in multiple different things, like I can definitely see how Euphoria influenced her, you know, fast forward into when Malcolm and Marie came out. You know what I'm saying? Like not necessarily like the very specific things that happen in Euphoria, but just like the confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like the confidence to really take on a character like that. Um, I feel like I read somewhere that she was like, I don't know if I want to do this again because of how like taxing it was to even be Rue. Like bro, Detective Rue might have a leg up on Batman. That's how good like she was. You know what I'm saying? Like she was going crazy, and I was just like, bro, this is insane. Like the breakdowns of just like the human psyche and um just like this outer body thing that, you know, I feel like we as people all do, like, but just like not to that level. It's not like super hyper focused, you know, into a show like this. So when I was watching, I was like, bro, this is like this joint is wild. Like I couldn't believe it, man. So you know, I just finished that show. I'm super excited. I know they said they're gonna do another season, but that was like supposed to be 2020, so I don't know the next time we'll see it again. But I still got questions. I definitely still got questions. So if you guys want me to do a whole review on that, let me know. Because I can, you know what I'm saying, I can definitely do that. But one thing I did already review, that if you haven't seen already, you should go check that out, is Snake Eyes, bro. Snake Eyes is movie of the year for me right now. Like, it's the best movie I've seen all year. Um, Especially in theaters. I feel like it was just like a really cohesive movie. Like there wasn't really nothing lacking except like the security and the little compound thing. I feel like that was like the only thing lacking from that movie. So if you haven't gone to see that, I definitely suggest you do that. I didn't think it was going to be that crazy just because of like all the other G.I. Joe movies. Like to start off like that, if this is going to be like a series or a new franchise, like with this origin stuff, they on the right track. What's going on, team? I know you guys are enjoying the video right now, but I want to let you guys know that not only are we making videos like this every day, Monday through Friday here on YouTube, but we're streaming on Twitch. We're having these conversations. I want to see you guys in the chat so we can talk about all this stuff live, man. We got a dope community over there, and I would love you guys to join. So check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Ginato Sensei. Link is in the description. Yeah, and I'll see y'all in the chat. Back to the video. The next thing I got is Tokyo Revengers, bro. So Tokyo Revengers, I've done a video on it. I gave my first impressions on it a while ago, you know, and I just caught up to what I originally thought the show was over, like the season was over, and I was mad. But we got a new episode, and that episode was a doozy. It was a doozy because things in the show just be going left, bruh. And I'm just like, yo, all of this could have been so easily prevented. You know what I'm saying? Especially with certain characters. I won't say who, just because I don't want to spoil nothing for you guys. I'll leave the spoiling for like my videos and stuff like that. But if you haven't gone to see Tokyo Revengers, it's a really good anime. It's basically like, you know, Tokyo Japanese gangs, but they're like middle schoolers. You know what I'm saying? That turn in like that you go back and forth between time, like so in the past. It's like time travel type of thing. It's really good. It's really good. And it just turned up. It really just turned up. And there's a good amount of episodes too. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check this out. Now, as far as like news and things that's going on in the Marvel MCU world, a lot of us were expecting to see something about Spidey by now. You know what I'm saying? Something about Spider-Man No Way Home, a trailer, anything. But we haven't got nothing. And I'm not necessarily worried, just because, you know, I just saw Black Widow and we just saw Loki. Like, they don't miss, bruh. They don't miss. I just wish we could see something. You know what I'm saying? Like, something. Give us something. I feel like we should have something, like, way earlier than this. But that's something that, like, everybody's just, like, super tight about. And then also, another thing that's, like, getting a lot of, you know, negative attention is this new Dragon Ball movie. So, Dragon Ball Superheroes is, like, the name of it. And unless this is like the little I don't even know what you would call it. It's like a sub series that, you know, has like a whole different storyline and like a whole bunch of different characters. It's basically like a what if version of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT. It's like got all the different forms of Goku and they be fighting each other and stuff. And it's like I never really got into it because it's like it's not canon. So it don't really matter that much to me. For me, I wanted to see this next arc of Super. That's what I want to see. But if we get a movie in between time that doesn't that, you know, doesn't relate to that and that story, if it doesn't like bring it into that story, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I'm gonna be real. I might see it like later on, but you know, as far as like going at it like right away, nah. I mean, we didn't really see. It was just an announcement. We didn't see a trailer or anything, so we don't know what it's gonna be about. Who knows? It could have Broly in it. You know, it could have Moro in it. Like I don't know nothing about Moro. I just know who it is and know what they look like. You know, but that's looking real sus. That's looking real sus. The next thing I got on here for the filler arc for this episode, like I said, this episode is like really short. It looked like I got a lot of stuff on here, but some of this stuff I can't really go into super depth about. But filler arc, we can go a little crazy. So, me and the bros, you know, we've been trying to find a game for like a cool like month. You know, all of us are kind of like sick of different games that we all play. Whether it's Destiny, whether it's Warzone, Call of Duty, like we're just looking for that next like shooter that we can play, right? And now we're going backwards, you know. So we're going back to Apex, right? And this is something that you guys don't usually see on stream. But me personally, I'm not a fan of Apex. Not the game itself, but just playing it. Like it's just too much stuff to pick up. You know, there's no like the yes, you can respawn, but the likelihood of that happening after the fact, like it's just like it's not super high. You know what I'm saying? And then there's no gulag. Like so, I mean, you do get into games a lot faster. I will say that, but I'm just kind of over the whole BR scene, honestly. And I don't really know what to do. We still got Monopoly. That's never going away. It did go away for a little bit, but like it's definitely making a comeback. Like we could always play Monopoly. You know what I'm saying? but like there's no like real like we're really in a game drought right now. You know what I'm saying? Like serious one of like just new fresh ideas that not only work but like because we've had a string of games that just completely don't work. But like multiplayer, like party games, like FPS type of vibe, like we haven't had anything like super original in a really long time. And it's like yes, there's Valorant out there, but it's like Valorant is just CS:GO. You know, like, and I might get flack for that because I haven't really played Valorant, but that's basically what it is. It's like an updated CS:GO, and I don't really like S&D is not super fun to me. I'm looking for some new experiences. I'm looking for like just something that it's just different, bruh. And we've been getting the same thing like over and over and over again, and I feel like that's like the main thing. Like for me, I'm cool. Like as far as like what I like to play, because I'm never gonna drop Destiny. Like that's I'm never dropping Destiny again. I might not play it for a long time. Like I haven't played it for like 2 weeks, just because I've been playing other games. But like I'm never deleting that joint off my PS5 again, because I can always go into a Crucible match, play for hours, like no sweat. You know what I'm saying? Like no sweat, because it's just a chill game that you can talk, have fun, and just wacky stuff be happening. Whereas like, you know, with these like BRs and just like Call of Duty, sometimes it brings the worst out of people sometimes. And you can say that for Destiny too, but just not for me personally. Like, I can play Destiny by myself. You know, a lot of these other games you cannot play by yourself. You're gonna rage too much. Um, But I mean, I've seen, and I've heard really good things about Apex. So I'm gonna keep giving it a try. I'm not really feeling it, bro. Like maybe when I learn what guns are good and stuff, like we've won games already. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a matter of like, oh, you can't win. Like we're not playing ranked, but like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. You know, I don't know where we're gonna go from here. No, like I don't know what we're gonna play. I know we're gonna play Monopoly. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just a vibe. But anything else, I just feel like we need some new games, bro. Some better games. Um, and that's simple, bro. It's really that simple. Now, as far as like the sports world, I do like to I like to talk about basketball at least once every couple months, and we won't have any real basketball talk for a really long time. But the NBA Finals did pass, and my prediction was correct. After the last pod, the Bucks did win that next game. It kind of felt like the writing was on the wall as soon as the Suns lost that um, last home game, Game 5. Just because they just didn't have enough, bro. They didn't have enough, and they couldn't match up well, and they killed them on the matchup. And Giannis gave him a 50 ball. You know what I'm saying? Like this was like I don't know, like it's crazy because it kind of like flew by. Like I know it's only been like a week or so since they done won, but I don't know, bruh. I don't hear. I don't got that same feeling that like like they just won. Like Milwaukee just won. Yeah, there was the memes of PJ Tucker and like after the parade and all that stuff, but like I don't know. Since we're going straight into Team USA, maybe that's the reason why. And then Team USA is struggling right now. Like they might not even win the whole thing. They're supposed to have the best players in the world, which they don't necessarily have that on their team specifically. But you know, these overseas teams is going crazy on them. They going crazy on them, bro. And we're gonna see what happens. I think the most exciting thing this week that's gonna happen is the draft. Um, so I'm gonna give you guys my picks right now. I think Cade Cunningham's gonna go 1. I think uh, Jalen Green is gonna go 2, and then probably like Evan Mobley. I don't know. I don't know who the third pick would be. Probably that big man though. But yeah. Other than that, my Wizards are really down bad right now because all the rumors is talking about getting rid of our two best players. So we're gonna be hurting for a cool minute, if this all goes through, you know. And I can't see the benefit of any of this. Like, honestly. Like, I know Russ is going to be gone regardless if we trade him or not, so I get trading Russ. But trading Brad Beal after you just said you was going to build around him, and then also we got a new coach, and you're going to bring this coach into a situation where he ain't got nobody else on his team anymore, that's just a setup, bro. That's a super setup, and I'm not feeling that. So I hope that doesn't come to pass. I know this is super like my new conversation because I don't know how many of you guys are Wizards fans out there. You know, not the most popular team, but you know, it's just how I'm feeling because I'm gonna let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all know. But the last thing I got on here is TikTok. So TikTok, I hit like my first like 200 view video the other day. I'm super excited about that. I'm really finna go hard on TikTok just because that's where the audience, that's not the audience, but that's where the what's the word? Not exposure. Attention. That's where all the attention is. Along with like YouTube shorts and stuff too. So if y'all be seeing those, it'll probably be like pretty much the same videos. But like I said, like y'all can definitely be expecting more and more focused content. A lot more explained videos, like theory videos and stuff like that too. Just because that's where I want to take my channel. Like I'm gonna still do my reviews. Like everything's still gonna be the same, but you're gonna see a lot heavier focus on the things that I really want to talk about because this is a real heavy season for like dropping movies. So the reviews are gonna be coming out like crazy. But in the same breath, like these explain videos is where it's going to really be at. So definitely be on the lookout for that. If you're not following me on TikTok, it's Ginato Sensei. You know what I'm saying? And you can catch me there. I also got like I've been doing a lot of like behind the scenes stuff that y'all gonna start seeing implemented this week. Let me know if you catch it. You know, because we leveling up. Every week we leveling up, bro. That's what I like about this though. You know, but other than that, that's pretty much all I got for this week's episode. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I do this live on Twitch, so definitely come through on the Twitch stream. Let me know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you hear from the pod. And yeah, twitch.tv/Ginato Sensei. Leave me a rating or a like or subscribe on whatever audio platform that you're listening to. And then also hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, man. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, bro. We just hit 360 not too long ago. So we getting there, bro. We getting there, steady progress. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Y'all on the vibes. Always keep growing, so you going to be boy G. I'm gone. Peace. Dang, I know they like that video, bro. That's crazy. I can't wait to see the comment. Whoa, what are you still doing here? Well, since you're here, you might as well hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because if you didn't, what are we really here for? If you're still here at this point, you probably still want to know and talk more about it. So come through on the Twitch stream, man. Twitch.tv/Ginato Sensei. I want to see you in the chat. Let me know you came from YouTube and we could talk about today's video. Discuss anime, movies, films. Y'all already know what it is, bro. Wait, that's still not it? Oh, I know what it is. You was wondering about this drip right here. Well, you can check that out on IG, Growth Apparel. That's Growth Apparel, GRWTH. It's on the screen right now. So go copy you a tee, man. I'm gonna see y'all in chat. I'm gonna see y'all in these comments. I appreciate y'all once again. Y'all already know I rocks with you, bro. I'm out of here. You still here? Ah, y'all gang.